Elements of Environmental Management. Microplastic Pollution in Northwest Michigan. Danielle Prey, Environmental Management. The coastal waters of Northwest Michigan hold some of the highest levels of microplastic pollution in all of the U.S. national parks. Fresh water is not always our first thought when we think of microplastic pollution. The latest 2017 NOAA survey records incredibly high levels of microplastic at Sleeping Bear Dunes, which is one of the most photographed and visited areas in all of Michigan. Making people aware of this issue is the first step to addressing it. The stakeholders that would be the most interested in this issue would be the residents, local businesses, and government. The largest category, with unfortunately the lowest level of influence, would be the residents. Although the residents may seem to have the lowest influence on the overarching subject of microplastics, they do have influence on local government and small business owners. The locals care about their community and the natural resources around it, including the coastal waters. The beautiful beaches and waters attract millions of dollars in revenue from tourists each year. The economy of this community is almost entirely reliant on their town revenue during the summer months. In the winter months, which can last from late October to mid-May, winter temperatures find an average low around 18 Fahrenheit in January, not to mention the immense snowfall due to the lake effect snow, which brings an average snowfall of 105 inches per year, compared to the U.S. average of 26 inches. These freezing temperatures and excessive snowfall put a real damper on tourists for about 75% of the year. Locals, who many are in the hospitality industry, rely on income from the summer tourist crowds. This makes the residents even more passionate about the tourism industry, especially the beaches. Small business owners are very financially conscious. Therefore, they will want to save money in any area they can. A major money-saving area would appear to be single-use plastic. Alternatives to single-use plastic initially appear expensive, whereas the truth is reusable alternatives will end up saving major money in the long run. For example, at grocery stores, if the stores were to completely switch everyone in town over to reusable bags, that expense would completely be eliminated. This example is not exclusive to grocery stores. Any store in town that encourages reusable bags could completely eliminate the single-use plastic bags, including the cost to provide them to the customers. That seems like such a small goal that is both realistic and attainable. Another doable example would be switching away from the plastic straws. The overarching goals are to raise awareness of microplastic pollution in the local waters of Northwest Michigan, provide the freshwater natural resource on a small scale, and reduce use of single-use plastics. Raising awareness about the microplastics pollution in the coastal waters would be the first goal to cleaning them. People do not want plastic in their beautiful waters. The beautiful waters that keep the entire town's economy afloat. Community outreach practices would be very beneficial to empowering involvement from residents with beach cleanups and overall self-awareness to reduce ongoing contributions to the pollution problem. Small business owners will be the major backers of switching from single-use plastics to reusable. Getting small business owners on board and aware of the benefits of this financially savvy and eco-friendly option is the key to making the transition. Plastic bags and straws are two attainable, big-ticket items that can be swapped for eco-friendly options. In conjunction with business owners, it would be helpful to develop some legislation with local government subsidies to encourage the small business owners to take the plastic-free leap. Normally, something big has to happen to cause change in government policy. That big event is already in progress. Sleeping Bear Dunes discovered 151 to 200 microplastics per kilogram of sand. Out of 37 national parks that were sampled through the United States, this result ranks Sleeping Bear Dunes, which is located in Northwest Michigan, at number 4, with an average of approximately 156 pieces of microplastic per kilogram of sand. This means microplastic quantification by NOAA determined the coastal waters of northwest Michigan to be the fourth most microplastic polluted out of 37 national parks they surveyed. Seems that making local government aware of those scary numbers could expedite some of the much needed changes in plastic regulation. Coastal waters without microplastics in northern Michigan. With the evident rise of microplastics in this region, it is important to raise awareness on the topic. Getting residents, local business, and government on the same page to protect the freshwater natural resource is of the utmost importance. For information regarding microplastic pollution increase in the Great Lakes, visit the resources listed below. Thank you for viewing my presentation.